Wildlife photography to me is being out there in nature and capturing wildlife moments as they happen in their natural habitat. I always had interest in photography ever since I was a small boy. Back in when I was younger, we had these small cameras. So I tried playing around with them. And as I grew older, when I was in my teens, I bought a small compact camera, started playing around, taking photos for friends and families. So my interest was all along there, but I just never expanded on it. And I was more focused on my music and sound line. So I didn't give much thought to photography. And so after my army days, SAF days, when I joined MediaCorp, I started traveling more. There were a lot more photo opportunities. That's when I first bought my DSLR camera as well. Then I thought, why not give it a go and get more serious into it. Every other time when I go out, I get to experience a different feel. You don't always see the same thing. Even though the place may be the same place, there's always different things happening in nature. To be able to capture that moment and to tell a story is what I really like about wildlife photography. Singapore is so small, right? Even compared to its size, the amount of wildlife we have is so diverse. And I feel that even after like 8 years of doing wildlife photography, there's so much more for me to still go out and see. Sungai Buloh is one of my favorite places to go for wildlife photography. First thing being that it's closer to my home. It is one of the largest nature reserve in Singapore as well. Yeah, so there's like a lot of space for you to walk around and see the wildlife in Singapore. During the weekdays, it's pretty quiet, and I like to go to the Eagle Point at Sungai Buloh. And sometimes I just stand over the bridge and just look over the water, see the birds flying by. Sometimes I don't even do any photography. The wind blowing in your face, and it's very calm and serene kind of feel. If you consider the number of parks we have, it's really a lot. And I think like NParks have really done a great job, trying to preserve whatever we have, natural habitats we have. And as you can see, like in the past few years, where the otters have returned back to our habitat, and the crocodiles in Sungai Buloh, the numbers have grown. Yeah, so that shows that we are doing a great job in preserving our natural habitat. So the green spaces are actually working. And as each time I go out and take a picture of any animal, I'll come back and research about them, get to know what's their name, what's their scientific name, what kind of habitats they stay in, what kind of animals, what kind of food they eat. So I feel that by sharing my images in social media or in Facebook sites and all, I hope that other people will get to know the type of animals and species we have in Singapore, and they will understand that the environment we have, the natural environment we have so much of species available in Singapore, and it will also encourage them to protect whatever wildlife we have in Singapore.